Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Zanny and today we will be checking out Hwasa's first ever comeback with her second singles album called Guilty Pleasure and the title track of it called I Am a Bitch. And I think there is a double meaning in it, being that bitch, the way it is written in Korean, means light. So I am light, or I'm light, and I'm a bitch. And I think there is a play on words, and knowing her and Mamamoo's type of writing, they do play a lot with like wordplay and stuff like that. So I think that it might be that, but I'm getting way too ahead of myself. So for today's video, we'll be checking out the MV as well as the live performance that she did during her showcase, as well as a performance for FOMO, and then we will check out Bless You, so that we have the 3 songs that are in this new singles album. So it's sort of a first listen plus reaction plus everything, review and it all. Since her debut as a soloist, I've been really impressed with her career and what type of artist she really wants to be. And I think she is one of those artists that is really pushing the boundaries of what is acceptable for an artist, being a female artist, to do in the K-pop industry. And I find it to be so freaking encouraging and empowering and just overall amazing what she does. And for me, she's a big role model, even though I'm not at all in the same industry as her, but I just can see like her confidence, and it might take a toll on her. Of course, she's not made of like stone, and she actually explained, I was reading an article on Koreaboo, not the best source, but I found it really interesting, so I really wanted to mention, as she said in this interview, and I think it was something that she mentioned during the showcase, saying, I realized that I tend to push myself too far to the point where I'm mistreating myself in order to attain what I want, and I get joy by doing this. And she said that, explaining how she went through many creative ups and downs while creating her first solo album, and she sort of really wanted to think about it all for the writing of her second one, saying as well, think about what I went through, I've become sensitive at times, and there was even a point where hysteria gripped me. And it feels like for this second singles album, she really wants to dig deep at what she went through, her career and everything. And I think, and I hope, and from what I've seen from the teasers, there will be a lot of different imagery that will portray, like, have a double meaning. Like for example, the first teaser picture that she released of her having a double outfit in the bed of roses and flowers, but in it having all the different snakes and everything, made me really think that perhaps she really wanted to convey the double sort of meaning that it can have of her career, and like the good aspects can be the bed of roses or bed of flowers in this case, and still having the bad side of it with the snakes and the hateful comments. And since she became super famous, like she had a moment in which she just exploded even before her solo debut in Mamamoo and everything, that she gathered a lot of attention, and with a lot of positive attention you get a lot of negative attention as well. So it's really nice that she's able to convey all of those thoughts and emotions through her song. As for FOMO, she did not participate in the writing and in the composing. However, she did do so for Bless You as well as I'm a Bitch. We can really see what she put herself through and what she really wants to like convey with her writing process. So I have really high expectations for it all. Plus it is Hwasa, like she's really amazing, and I just love it. So now, without further ado, enough talking, let's jump right into it and check out Hwasa, I Am Bitch, or I'm a Bitch. I hope you pronounce like that, otherwise I'm looking like a fool. Oh, this was in one of the teasers. She came out of the box. It's like symbolizing her birth once again, or a new stage of her life. Oh. New open door. Oh, I love her outfit. There's no English subs. Wow. Wow. I love the contrast of the colors like that. It comes out so strong. Ooh, I love that outfit. Oh my god. Wow. The backup dancers look amazing as well. Wow. I feel like there is a connection somewhere with Maria or Maria. Oh, that was a cool effect. Wow. Wow. Oh, I was not expecting that at all. Oh, it's so interesting. Oh, I like it a whole lot. Oh. We have again the same formation with the backup dancers next to her like that. Oh, wow. I love this shot. The play with the colors and the shapes. I love how she played with that, with the mirrors. Ooh. Oh, we have the part from Jesus. Wow. Wow. It's so interesting. And I feel like from what I've mentioned before watching the MV, we definitely have that double meaning of the title being also represented in the MV. I feel like, for example, when we have in the very beginning of the MV her being surrounded by the backup dancers, or actually the very beginning of her coming out of that wood box like she is born again, or like she's entering a new stage of her life and she went through a lot, and actually like feels like almost like she went through a voyage of some sorts and now she's delivered into a new sort of stage of her life. And the way she starts in that room surrounded by the backup dancers like that with the light and the way it is set, it really feels like is like the double meaning of I am a bitch but I am light, a light. And so having that sort of confidence of being like, I might be seen as a bitch, but I'm also like a light. Like there's a light within me. Perhaps I'm overreaching it. All the different rooms with the mirrors, it makes me feel like it's her like self-reflecting, also in having the multiple facets of her. And also the sequence in which she's in that sort of destroyed bathroom makes me really think of the Maria Envy, in which she is in that psycho ward room. I don't know if you say like that. And it feels like it is somehow like the other side of it all. There are like some sequences in which she's very glamorous. She's like the best version of herself, and then having that sort of rundown, destroyed part of her with all things written like it is in front of a mirror. So in the mirror, you can say that's my rule, I am crazy and stuff like that. But when you look at the mirror, it's actually written on the other way. So we have God, Savage, bless you. So there's another song from the album, and I feel like there's much more like imagery. The part with the in traditional Korean instrument is so nice alongside the choreo that changed completely in that section, and then we go back to having her surrounded by her backup dancers once more, like surrounded by light almost, like she's the center, and then having all the backup dancers next to her. The choreo looks really neat, and the outfits are outstanding. Like the outfit, the all black outfit with the backup dancers with the lace shirts, let's say, and the leather pants look stunning. Like all the outfits are so freaking amazing, and she can really pull it off. I love the red dress in that blue, like it's not really navy blue, but that really deep blue. The contrast of it is so intense. But then when it comes to the song, I do really enjoy it, and I notice now that I've been like doing the video from this part here, but I did really enjoy the song. It feels like it is a continuation of Twit and Maria, and now I am Peach, I never know how to say it, and even the song, after listening to it, I still don't know. But I really felt like it was a natural continuation from the type of tracks that she released previously, and it keeps the same sort of style, but it is the style that is very like proper to Hwasa, very chill, very laid back, with breathy vocals at some points. The lower vocals are outstanding. I freaking love it. And I have here the lyrics because I really wanted to understand a little bit better, but I still don't know exactly how I have to interpret it. She says, "Who dares to adore me? Please look all the way. Give me likes, I am a bit crazy. I don't know if the world is going crazy. Bless you God, bless you bro, sis, I'll give you mercy. Life is so incredible. If I'm going crazy, my sins are beautiful, baby. Life is now so incredible. Even if you cry, excuse you, I'm a bee. Right now I'm savage, tell me I'm crazy. Everything is so obvious, I hate it more than I die. If it's meaningless, like zebra without patterns, I'm frustrated, I want to breathe, no bra." There's another connection with some of her previous candles. Let's say I'm not wearing a bra and being who she wants to be. I don't want to be dragged around anymore, Naya. Sorry, I have something on my mind. Excuse you, I'm a bee. Then it changes. Okay, that is really cool. So we'd start with excuse you, I'm a bee. So we'd say I'm a bitch. So that's like, life is so good. I don't want to excuse myself. Even if I'm going crazy, I'm doing what I like. My feel, my belief, I hope you don't lose it. In a word, I'm out of my mind so far. I'm alive. You should stay with me by my side. And it feels like what I was mentioning early on, saying that she went through almost like an hysteria while writing and pushing herself so freaking much for the writing process of the first and the second singles album. So she's sort of explaining it now as well. And then it ends the song with "Excuse you, I'm a light. When a fire burns in my heart, excuse you, I'm a light. Just dig for gold in your dream. That's my rule." So cool. It's so nice, and it feels like it's her saying, yes, perhaps you might see me as being a bitch because I am confident, I know what I want. Perhaps sometimes I can go crazy with my thought process and everything, but I am also a light of saying like alive human, and so she puts like she has this burning fire in her heart that pushes her to do so, and she's just digging for gold and following her dream. It's cool that she's always saying excuse you for claiming something that has nothing to do with what she really is. I find it really interesting. And you can tell me your own interpretation of the song and the MV in the comments down below as well. I would gladly appreciate it. So now we'll jump right into it and check out the showcase. Oh, she picked the outfit that I love the most from the MV. She looks so stunning. Plus her short hair is so beautiful. So cool that she plays with the backing track. Sometimes she sings, sometimes she doesn't, because she's dancing. I love that move. Yeah. Ooh, I love that. Matcha. It's so pissed. Love that. Oh my god, it's so savage. The backup dancers look so nice as well. The vocals. Oh, I love that. Okay, the no bra. So charismatic. Casually doing a high note after dancing. Ooh. Yes. That's to be expected. It's such a cool performance by Hwasa. And actually the song is much shorter now that we don't have the traditional Korean instrument part dance breaks of some sort that I had in the MV. I didn't think that the song was that short. Freaking love the performance of it. She's so freaking charismatic. I love the fact that for her showcase she decides when she sings, but it's noticeable. She does not pretend that she can hit all those notes whilst dancing and doing all that crazy stuff. No, she really like Mamamoo does every single time. Like when they really want to sing or they can sing, they do it. If they cannot do it, they don't, and they have the backing track and it's sort of realistic. And sometimes you can sing it, sometimes you cannot, because she's performing. She's a performer, and that is so freaking cool. The next one is FOMO, and this video is going to be so freaking long. I'm so sorry. Lately I've been talking too much and doing long ass videos. Sorry, not sorry, actually.
That my mind is not my brain.
Oh. There's a lot of space with the guitar. Oh. The dances are really, really great. The mic is back. The handheld mic. Woo! This one is much more like R&B-esque. Wow. Oh. Ooh. Her voice and the piano, oh my god. Ooh. Ooh, the dance is incredible. Wow. Even if it's a goodbye, let's love again. Wow. Wow. It feels like it is like two songs into one. Let me see, I have to find the lyrics for FOMO. I don't know if they were released yet. I hope so. Otherwise, I won't know what it is all about. Don't fear, no fear, leave your worries, let me chase the night. Ain't no reason to stay behind. I won't stay around, so you'll come and get it. Better now, better now. Every night, left and right, I've been fighting. Every time, hold on tight. Kept on smiling, I can't stay a while, you chase my ambition. Better now, better now. Don't fear, I'm not looking for your flaws at all. Thought you hurt me, baby. Not at all. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm always going to be here. Wow. I feel like it is a very like simplistic, straight to the point type of track. And when I'm saying this, it's not to take away from any depth that it can convey. Not at all. A song can be simplistic, but in actually be straight to the point, and it's not a bad thing at all. I feel like a lot of people can see themselves in it. I know that I do. And it can sort of feel like, especially the second part of the verse, I think, saying every night left and right, I've been fighting every time, hold on tight. Can really feel like it might be a message from her to herself, or on saying that when she talks about how hard it was to write it all and go through all of those processes and feel like the hysteria taking over her, it can be sort of her telling herself to not fear anything and let's go through the night and deal with it together. Because like even FOMO means fear of missing out, so it really feels like she has so much to deal, so much to go through, and she thinks about it all through the night, and she sort of really wants to tell herself or even other people to not fear that anxiety that might come and to face it head first. You say like that? Is it an expression? I don't remember anymore. But I find it to be such an empowering type of message. I like it a whole lot. It's very different, and we have those like two sections. The second one feels much more like a very much so immersive, mysterious, like more chill type of song that takes you away to somewhere else, whereas the first one is much more like, it has a bit of R&B. The second one has a bit more of jazz with piano in her voice, plus the choreo is really nice, especially when she's just dancing with the backup dancer. Stunning. That guy really can dance. I never seen him before, I think. bravo. The last song that we have to listen to here is Hwasa, Bless You. Oh, is it going to be a ballad? Right from the intro with the guitar, it makes me really think of Creep. It makes me really think of that. It creates that sort of ambiance. I love it.
세상이 흔들리는 것 같았어 realize me 눈물이 고였던 이 꼴을 알려는 아무렇지도 않게 너의 그 하얀 미소에 나의 생각이 흐려져 때론 달콤한 낯을 헤매다 이제야 뒤도는 걸음 You lied to me
Beautiful.
이제 너는 somebody 실수도 예뻤던 날 너를 들고 돌아와 이제야 날 꺼내 I want me I need love 나는 네 앞을 떠나 멀리 바라본 모든 게 거짓말처럼 disappear But I bless you You know my mind, I know my mind 닿게 무뎌지는 하루의 날 종일 샜던 밤이야 이렇게 널 보낼게 Oh I love you 모두 다 너를 살아가 Yeah so fine, don't worry good morning 너의 그 예쁜 눈빛이 나를 바보로 만들어 때론 달콤한 덫을 헤매다 이제야 뒤도는 걸음
I love how she lets so much space with her voice and the guitar and the background instrumental, of course, but the two main points being her voice and the guitar mix so well together. And even if you do not understand the lyrics, which is my case right now, I can sort of feel that it is some sort of pain that she's going through and she's sort of trying to move on from it. And and I feel like she's one of those singers that can really like convey any type of emotion without you having understood a single word that she's singing about. Of course, there was like some words here and there, like you lie, disappear, and so you know that it's not that very good. But still, she conveys so much emotion with her voice and the way she sings and the lower tone. But then sometimes she goes into like more of a head voice, very breathy, and it just conveys like the. And then the second verse here, having it more like almost singing, rapping, mix it together. So nice.
You lied to me.
You say you lied to me. Ooh, the guitar. Ooh. And there's like a chord, I don't know how you say it. Oh. The songs are so freaking short. My god. So, Bless You is such a great track, and it is a nice addition to the other two that we've just listened to. It really changes a little bit the vibe of actually more like a continuation, but it brings another vibe, another take on it, and I do really enjoy it a whole lot. Like the vibe of it, it is a tiny bit more angsty. The pain almost in her voice, but sort of coming to terms with it also at the same time feels it, especially at the very end when she says the bless you, makes you feel like something went wrong, and now she's just okay with it, and she moved on, and she's just like, bless you, like, move on with your life, good luck on you and everything, but this is over. Or it can even be seen as a message perhaps to herself. Okay, let me see the lyrics.
2 hours later.
It really feels like this person was playing with her, saying, even when you sneeze, I felt like the world was shaking, realize me. Like, whenever this person said whatever they wanted to, it, even if it was the smallest thing, it could shaken her up, and she wanted them to realize, to notice her. And sometimes she felt like her thoughts were clouded, and no matter what that person did, she fell into the sweet trap, and actually everything was a lie. And now that they are no longer together, this person is with someone else. And I don't get that when age mistakenly think it's pretty. Now, perhaps when you're young you think that it's okay, but then you realize that you want yourself, you actually need love, so you need to leave that person. Everything they thought was real sort of disappears once you leave them, because actually there was nothing to begin with. And so after it all, you sort of bless this person still. Honestly, all three songs are very different. They definitely have the Hwasa DNA all over it. It's very special and unique to her. All three songs seem to be very close to her in a way, and I just love the vibe of it overall. Of course, it's not everyone's taste, I feel like, but you cannot deny the talent that she has and what she can convey, not only with her voice but through her performances and just the musicality of it all. I like it a whole lot. 3 really great tracks, and the performances of it as well. And so for me, I would say like a 9 out of 10. Why not 10 out of 10? The songs are a bit short. I really wanted more. So guys, those are over all of my thoughts. It's really late. I'm looking very tired, so it's time for me to take my makeup off and go to bed. So I really want to know, what did you think about, or which song is your favorite from her singles album? Were you expecting this type of comeback from her? Was it completely a huge surprise to you? I really want to know everything in the comments down below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Mamamoo album first listen part 3. Yes, it's a very long ass video. It's like, I have like 2 hours of footage and only a part left, so it will be coming up this weekend. Then I have ITZY's part 2 album first listen as well, and this video, and a bunch more coming. Wana's album review, The Boys album review, SF9 album review, because the album is fucking amazing, and I was not at all expecting to love it so much. Song Gentleman blew me away, but that's besides the point. So yeah guys, stick around for more. I know that a lot of people unsubscribed from my channel because it was not what they wanted to see anymore, so you can leave recommendations in the comments down below if you want me to do something else and help me out a little bit. So yeah guys, thank you once more. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will be seeing you in my next one. Oh my god. And I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye.